Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well because today we're talking about music and we're talking about the debut LP from Brigata Vendetta. It's an amazing, cool, awesome release I'm happy to tell you about. But before we get started, let you know that this is coming out on Pirate Press Records. I was lucky enough to receive a promo copy from Pirate Press. So as always, thank you so much to the fine folks at Pirate Press Records for providing me with that promotional code. I'm going to have the purchasing link so you can get your own physical copy of the album down below. But let's get to it. This is a short, quick, fast album. So let's do a short, quick, fast review. So for those who don't know the band, this is obviously their debut LP, but it's made up of, it's interesting. So it's made up of, it's a three-piece, two members from Harrington Saints, one member from Bum City Saints. So you'd think, okay, we're getting sort of that oi punk rock and roll influence. Maybe that's what we're in for, because that's kind of the sum of the parts from those two bands. There's a little bit of oi influence on here, but otherwise, this is just if you took the best of 80s hardcore, mushed it all together, that's what you get on here. And I love it. This is such a cool album coming out so early in the year. If you're into Negative Approach, if you're into GBH, just take, the best of the genre, like Minor Threats, stuff like that. If those three bands are ones you're into, you're going to love this album. And when I say that, I don't mean that in the way that like it sounds tired. They're just kind of going through the motions, kind of doing the best to emulate that sound, whatever. But production wise, it sounds really energetic. It sounds really fresh. It sounds really cut and clean. But just like what they're talking about, what they're singing about, it's partly kind of pessimistic and political. It's partly really emotional and touching. They're covering a wide range of lyrical motifs in songs that I think the longest song on here is like 2 minutes. Most tracks are like a minute and change. So I mean, again, like there's not so much I can say about this album, not because it's not great. This is fantastic, especially this tracks. I really like 1000 Cuts. Embrace is a really good song. What's the other one I wrote down? Don't Die. That's a really good one too. Um, but you just got to listen to all of it. One won't take up too much of your day. It's a pretty short album, but just like check it out and just want to make sure I get this right. Yeah, it's on. Oh, I don't have it in front of me. It's on like this cool swirly orange vinyl. I'll have pictures of it, album covers, and it's on black vinyl as well. But this cool swirly orange vinyl. So if you're into just plain black vinyl, get it that way. If you're into colored vinyl, you can get it that way too. But as always, it's just so cool. Like brand new band putting out an LP that like a debut LP that sounds so fully formed and fresh. It's really cool. I'm excited for this release and excited to talk about it as well. I was lucky enough as well to do an interview with Daryl, who's from Harrington Saints previously. That interview, depending on when it gets put up, I'll have the link for that interview down below. And if it's not, it won't be there. Isn't that philosophical? A thing will or won't exist, but can it exist at once? Only if it's a cat. But otherwise, yeah, check it out. It's called This Is How Democracy Dies by Brigata Vendetta. Check it out, Pirate Press Records. Uh, I'm pumped for it. If you're into 80s hardcore, if you're like, man, I listened to it back in the day, but I wonder what's going on now, check this out. You owe it to yourself. All right, have a good one. Bye.